All right, guys, welcome to this week. We are super pumped. We have little man with us who's going to be here for just the first few minutes. Today, we're going to be doing a recap of kind of some things going on in our life, as well as what this bike is right now, what we have his bike out here for. So there's a lot going on, but the main point is to talk about 5 insights into motorcycle riding that most people don't realize. We want to share those with you and have a good time doing it.
So insight number 1, riding motorcycles consistently provides small wins in your life. And I think that can be true, right?
Yeah, I think I was talking to my mom the other night, and we were talking about how, especially early on when you're riding, every little thing you do, because you're thinking so much, you're experiencing so much, you're avoiding accidents, you're watching yourself improve, every little thing you do is a small win. And I think even a couple weeks ago, I'm thinking about this for you, Lacey's not a new rider anymore, but at the same time, she had her first 500-mile day. Yep. That's still a huge win. That's an accomplishment. That's something to be proud of. And then I think
that felt pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
You are cool. So I think on top of that, we love watching him ride. And though it's a little bit different, he gets to have small wins all the time.
I will say Cal, on a good week, goes out at least twice a day and rides his motorcycle. So I think I won't even call it a small win. Huge win for Cal in the last month is we dipped the training wheels, and he has been ripping it. I think giving us a run for our money, and I'm super excited. I think his balance and everything, so much has improved this year, and I think getting into another point I'm sure we'll get to, but his confidence boost has just been level 1,000. So that's been awesome.
And I think on top of that, the same translation that we see in a 4-year-old, where his confidence boosts, he feels good, right? Those small wins add up. The same thing happens, I think, with us as well. So I don't care about what age you ride or what age you start riding or how long you've been riding. There's still things to accomplish, and there's still things that you can improve on, and then you get those small wins, and it does build your confidence for sure. Yeah. But in line with this, so we have a surprise for Cal. Obviously, it's the beginning of October, so especially Lacey, big celebrator of the spooky things. Cal loves the spooky things, and so we have a little spooky surprise from Hyper Go-Go, who makes this bike. Are you ready, Cal?
Are you ready? I don't think.
All right, ready? All right, you want to sit on your bike and want me to give it to you on your bike?
Close your eyes.
Okay, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Okay, ready? Okay, hold open your hands. Hold it. Oh. All right, ready? Hold it open. Oh my goodness, is that a spooky tank for your bike? Cal, do you want to, okay, can you show the camera? Ready? Yeah. Hold it up, hold it up.
Look at, and these are, look, your front and your back fender. Look what's on there. What do you?
Okay, we'll show. Oh, you want to put it on right now? All right, here you go. Cal, put it on.
1 second, we'll show them.
We gotta change this.
Here, hand me your black one.
Go.
Hand me your black one.
Happy Halloween. Cal, it says Happy Halloween, trick or treat.
All right,
What
ready?
do you do? Is it? One more step.
I want to ride.
You want to ride? All right, you ready to ride? All right, we're going to ride and probably get this guy down, and then we'll come back and finish the 5 points. All right, here we go. Okay, stand up.
Let's go ride!
Yeah.
I'll jump into point number 2, but first, we do love, we always tag ourselves riding fam and everything. We love to ride, we love to share that experience with each other, so it's always fun when Cal gets excited about it. We love that he loves it. This is Lacey's dad's bike, so both dads ride. It's a family thing, and I love, again, doing it all together, so glad we could show you guys that. It is the coolest little bike in the world.
I love them. We have so much fun going to, like I say rallies, I guess. We've taken him out to Arizona Bike Week the last couple of years, and it's been really cool to have those because he just rips around and people are like, what is that? And they've never seen him before. And I'm like, that's how I was the first time I saw them. And we were like 6 months late getting one because they're like, do we do it? Do we not? So glad we have them. And great company. So yeah, it's been awesome.
And for him, again, he loves that the tins are so easy to change out. I think you guys saw we just magnetized, snap it on. And so like he has a few different ones that he always just likes to rotate through. We have a Christmas one that even in July, we're going to throw that one on because it's cool and red and we love Santa. So it is fun. With that, we'll jump right into point number 2, and then we'll talk more about what this is going on here. But point number 2 is riding motorcycles helps with your long-term memory. And so for people who have head trauma, maybe it was from the military, maybe from an accident, maybe from other things.
not the motorcycle.
We see a lot that people have memory issues or head trauma, and that affects them.
Yeah, in the world.
Not just, I think most of the time we think like long-term memory, you're thinking really elderly people and Alzheimer's, some of those things that happen when we get older, but really it can happen at any time, and it's just your memory in general.
Yeah.
But motorcycling
things can affect that.
Yeah. But there's a ton of scientific studies. This is not a sharing peer-reviewed studies type channel, but you definitely
He's
can.
done his research.
And I think that people who ride understand it, where you're using all of your senses all the time. You're seeing, you're smelling, you're feeling, you're balancing, you're doing so many things that it does help your memory, both for that actual ride itself and then just in your everyday life. So I think riding is a great way to have longevity in your mind and with what you're mentally capable of.
Yeah. Who doesn't love that? Beats an app any day.
Before we get to point number 3, all right? So this, again, Lacey's dad's bike. Super excited to get him riding. And then this is a 2014 Limited. So what we're doing right now is I had a mounted tour pack on. So I pulled that off, put on the detachable backrest that we have. Behind me, the tour pack that we can throw on now. And then we're doing the LED bag lights and stuff. So that's kind of what we're working on behind the scenes as we film this one, which is exciting. And then pretty
Dad's over
soon.
here yesterday.
Yeah,
so
both dads were over
didn't get any
here
of that
last
film.
night.
That's my bad. I was working, so we didn't get any of that. But hopefully we'll have some next week or whatever.
And we're going to do a couple more things to this bike first, and then you can bet that we're going to do a bike check with them and probably ride out somewhere. So be excited for that. But anyway, we're tinkering on this as we go.
Point number 3. Motorcycles teach you a lot about life in that parallels a lot of life circumstances and situations. I think that could be from anything, what were you saying earlier, right? Like weather, that's increment. You can't control that, right? You can control everything about what you do and how you handle and how you ride, but every little thing from weather to other drivers to, I don't know, maybe the mood that you're in that day could affect how the ride goes. So I think that
I agree. I see in my personal life, right, a direct comparison to my life where I maintain our bikes pretty well. Like I'm pretty meticulous in making sure that they're safe, that they're good to go. If it's above my level, I make sure I take it somewhere because I know that there's a risk involved. So I prepare our bikes the best I can. I also ride a lot, so I understand the limits of my bike. The same way that in life, you can study, you can work out every day, you can do so many things, but then you can only control how you respond to the situations outside of you. Yeah. So when you're riding, I can't control if somebody's texting and driving. I can't control if there's an accident in front of me. I can't control if the weather's bad. I can only control essentially how I respond to those situations. Yeah. And it only comes to the preparation that I put into it beforehand. And so I think that is a great life lesson that motorcycling, you live it when you ride a motorcycle all the time. And so I think it helps when life throws those storms your way to essentially be able to know that, hey, you can control yourself. You can't control the things outside of that. So stay in your lane, keep moving, and you'll be all right.
Yeah. I think that applies to all places, right?
Yeah.
All right. So insight number 4, motorcycles increase your social circle. And I think that's an easy one. I think we say it all the time, how much we enjoy making new friends and meeting people. And I think that's been, I don't want to say benefit, but I think it is a benefit, right? Like it's always fun to do those things everywhere.
Yeah. I think no matter where you go, if you ride and you end up at a gas station, you're going to meet somebody, you're going to talk about bikes, you have something in common and you have similar experiences that are fun to share. So I don't know many people who meet random people who ride and they don't talk about a crazy ride they've been on or some fun experience. So it definitely increases your social circle. But on top of that, something that is really cool is you meet people who are really good at different things. For those who have been following the channel for a while, you know that I have a Dyna. It was my first bike that I ever bought that I tried to chop up a little bit and make cool. And it was really cool that I had the experience and I learned the limitations of what I can do. And we'll leave it at that. But through meeting people and going out to events and stuff like that, we met Mykah, who owns Dean Speed Customs. And he's helped me.
Great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
So he's helped me undertake the project of getting my frame straight and then kind of bringing some life back into that bike. So we actually stopped by Mykah's the other day. So we stopped by Dean Speed Customs a couple days ago, and we'll jump into that and show you guys that footage real fast, and then we'll come back for insight number 5. All right, guys, we just got to Dean Speed Customs, brought the whole family out, so we didn't ride today. But for those who have been following along, I have my Dyna here. It's something I chopped up a while ago, and the frame was a little janky, so it's up in a jig now. So we're just checking in, checking out some progress, and so let's go check it out.
You excited to see Daddy's bike?
Yeah.
It's kind of in pieces. Is that going to be cool? Yeah? All right, let's go check it. What do you see?
I just had to
You see? He's got lots of motorcycles. This is what Cal saw. He thought that was pretty cool. Like Daddy's belt, huh? Go, go, go. Oh yeah, we were checking all this out.
All right, guys, here with Mykah. We're making some plans for the Dyna. As we said, we're checking in on it. That's where it's at. So getting the frame set up because it was wicked crooked. So he's helping me with that. And yeah, and then we're gonna move on from there. But just wanted to see, check in with Mykah. What's Dean Speed Customs has going on? What's new? Let him know.
So November 1st, we're having a bike night here. So if you're in the Phoenix area or want to come to the Phoenix area, we're gonna be doing a big Centers of Speed 2 here with Jeremy Fast Lane. So we got a big event coming on, food trucks, music, biker games, all kinds of fun stuff. As for Dean Speed, we're gonna be pumping out some new stuff as well. We got more of our billet parts coming out. So we're doubling down on that, getting you more and more of the stuff that you guys want. So like our floorboards came out, we got more on that vein as well. So keep an eye out for new stuff this year as well. Early next year, we got a lot coming out.
But yeah, again, like they've been wicked busy. They're killing it. They're throwing out a bunch of parts all over the country. So awesome. And then we will be at that bike night too. So we're excited to come back. We were at last year's and it was awesome. So
yeah,
stay tuned and we'll keep updating you on the Dyna as we come and check in on it.
Cool, appreciate it.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that part about visiting Mykah's shop the other day. Super excited to get the frame and actually have it straight, and then super excited to show the progress. I think things are gonna start moving along pretty quickly now, and so there'll be a lot more updates coming up. And if you caught it, Dean Speed Customs and Fastlane are gonna do a joint bike night in November. We're obviously gonna be there. We were there last year. It was a great time. So for those of you who are local or those of you who are visiting, mark your calendars. That'll be fun. Also, if you're wondering what we're doing at the back of the bike, I literally have an antenna in my hand, working on the antenna relocation kit because, you know, limiteds and, you know, cushy bikes have radios and antennas and stuff. So this is new for me, but working on setting this up. But all right, let's get to point 5. Insight number 5, and what I think is probably the most important or genuinely just the coolest insight that you really only get through riding motorcycles, is that riding really teaches you to be present in your life and enjoy the journey. That's something that I didn't fully understand what that meant. I think growing up, I heard that all the time. It's like, enjoy the journey. And I'm like, yeah, I just want to win. I just want to get bigger, stronger, faster. I want to get smarter, whatever it was, right? And I didn't enjoy the journey. I just wanted to get from point A to point B as fast as possible. And I still think when I'm in a vehicle most of the time, like if it's the goal is to go to California and go to the beach, I'm trying to get as fast as possible to that beach, unless I'm on a motorcycle. And then the destination doesn't really matter. It's just a stop. It's just to rest and experience and to share that journey if you have other people with you, or time to reflect if you're by yourself. But you're present the whole time. You're not sitting behind a windshield. You're not just listening to music or a podcast. You're not zoned out. Yeah. You're not just trying to get somewhere and distract yourself until you're there. You're fully present in your life. And so I think that's one of the greatest gifts that motorcycling gives people.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I don't even know that I have much to interject on that. I do think that it is very true. I think very early on in my whole, getting involved in all of this with Bubs, it's when you're new, you're so immersed in like not screwing up that I think for a while I was like, oh, when am I gonna like feel the freedom, or when am I gonna feel the wind in my face, right? Like, cause I've enjoyed that riding backpack with him, but you know, now there was a whole new level of responsibility even after I crashed, right? Like then there was like maybe a little caution or hesitation, right? Like overcome that. Now how do we, you know, progress from there? But I think, I can't even say when, but maybe end of last year, early this year for me, cruising on a freeway, and there's, you know, not a car in sight. It was beautiful, and I remember over the cardo I said to Bubba, I think he asked me, he's like, you okay, you've been quiet? And I was like, it just hit me. And like, we were probably just going home, right? Like maybe just went out for a quick little ride, nothing crazy. So again, it wasn't a big journey. It wasn't, you know, hours long or a 500-mile day or anything like that. But that was one of the first moments that I realized I wasn't overthinking, okay, my positioning or where's my body at or anything. I literally was just existing, and I probably may not have even had my eyes directly on the road, but was really enjoying just this beautiful sunset. So a long, elaborative story, but I think that, yeah, I think in moments like that, you realize like, I do get to just be here and be present and be in my body. And I think that that mind-body connection too, that's a big presence thing too. So yeah, love that.
It's wonderful.
Beautiful.
Ride motorcycles.
Ride motorcycles, be cool. All right guys, we're gonna finish up the night, get back to working on this guy. Hopefully have some cool footage of that for you next week. And yeah, go check out Dean Speed, Fastlane, Jeremy, Mykah. We love you guys. I can't thank you enough for all the help that, you know, we've seen on not only my bike, but now we're working on Bubs' Dyna. So invaluable wealth of knowledge, both of you guys. So thank you a lot.
And guys, we'd love to hear what you guys think about the insights that we shared today. Do you agree? Do you think that one is more important than the others? For us, I think 0.5 kind of is an overarching one, or 0.1. And I think it just is those small wins. It's really cool to see, not just for yourself, but for those around you, those that you care about, all that stuff. So with us, with everybody in our family riding, it's fun to see.
It is a lot.
Speaking of, again, I'm going to throw a link down there in the bottom for the little kid's bike, the Hyper Go-Go. I think as far as, if you look behind the camera right now, which I'm not going to turn it around or anything, we have 4 other bikes lined up right there, and the Hyper Go-Go is hands down our boy's favorite. And I think it's genuinely the best little bike that's available for that 3 to 4, or probably 3 to 6 year old range. It's a lot of fun. So
I'll throw some training wheels on it, and you can have a 2-year-old. Like they're not gonna. I mean, if they can hold on and cruise,
they can go.
They can go. So.
Yeah. So guys, well, I'll throw a link in the description so you can check that out if you have kids or nieces, nephews, whatever.
Grandkids.
I think it's
Christmas
worth
is
it.
coming up. Get the bike. They'll love it.
And yeah, check that out and then see those small wins.
Yeah.
And guys, with that, we will see you next week.
I'm looking for